Hey, good morning, folks, and welcome to Wednesday morning sunrise vinyasa. So take your time to find your seat on your mat to get ready to start our meditation for today's practice. So finding a nice tall seat, either in lotus pose or in a hero's pose. And as you adjust your seat, begin to become very aware of your body. The weight of your body resting on your mat. The sit bones that descend heavily into the earth. Beginning to close your eyes. Beginning to take longer breaths. Connecting your awareness to every point of contact to the earth. The thighs and the glutes, and the legs that rest upon the earth comfortably, heavily. Connecting your base, creating a strong foundation with the earth. And as you take the next inhalation, lifting the entire length of the spine, lifting each vertebra all the way up, lifting through the crown of the head, aligning the chin with the earth, sliding the arms back, aligning the arms with the trunk of the body. Finding integrity throughout the entire length of the spine and the trunk as you allow a gentle openness across the chest and the heart. Noticing deeper breaths across the chest. Noticing the space between the lungs and the heart. And slowly beginning to notice all of the sensations throughout the body. From the base of the feet, all the way up the legs, through the trunk of the body, the length of the arms, the neck, and the head. From the crown of the head to the tips of the toes, from the tips of the toes to the crown of the head. Surveying every single sensation throughout the framework of the body and the breath. Beginning to find your intention for today's practice. As you slide deeper and deeper into your inward journey. Allowing your intention to manifest within the heart's center. Giving that intention a color of your choice. Flipping the palms up towards the sky. And then as you inhale, gathering the sun's light all the way around the body, up overhead. And as the palms touch, exhale the light from the sun in through the crown of the head, all the way towards the heart center, igniting your intention for today's practice. Igniting every single cell with that color of your intention. And then from here, we're going to inhale. We're going to take 3 breaths before we go into the first Om. So for 3 breaths, we're going to inhale, guiding the breath in through the crown of the head, igniting every single cell within the heart and the intention. Every single cell that ignites with the color of your intention. And as you exhale that color from the center of the heart throughout every single cell, throughout the entire body, the entire framework, down to the tips of the toes and the crown of the head. Let's take 2 more breaths just like this. Let us inhale to Om to start today's practice. Inhaling now. Opening up the eyes, placing the hands over the knees. Then from here, we're going to start to bring a little bit of mobility in through the spine. We're going to keep the crown of the head facing the ceiling. So here we're going to take the hands over the knees. We're going to start to swish the spine around in circular motions. We're going to go into one direction to begin, and then when I count down from 4, we're going to switch directions. In 4, 3, try to make big circles, 2, and 1. Opposite directions. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So from here, we're going to take the pads of the feet together, guiding the heels close towards the sit bones. The knees are going to be nice and wide. You're going to take the hands right under the edge of the feet, and then you're going to start to open up the feet like a book. As you open up your feet, the spine lifts as you reach the crown all the way up towards the sky. The arms hug in through the trunk of the body, keeping your heart and your chest open. The spine is nice and long as you start to tilt the pelvis forward. So from here, you're tilting the pelvis forward as you're folding. However, your spine stays nice and long. So I'm just going to flip over to my side so you can see what we're doing. So first, we're going to fold over with a nice long spine. Notice how the spine is nice and straight, and even a little bit in is actually in an extension. So there's a pelvic tilt here as we shift forward, leading with the heart. Guide your breath in through the inner hips here. Beautiful. Inhale, hands up to the sky. And then as you exhale, very casually fold over the legs, taking the spine into flexion. Now we're rounding the spine, releasing the spine over the legs just like a waterfall. From here, take a few deep breaths and guide your inhalation throughout the entire back body, opening up the space between the shoulders, opening up the spine towards the sun. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Beautiful. Now you're going to walk the hands back up towards the body. You're going to keep the left heel in and you're going to extend the right heel out. So as you extend the right heel out, you're going to press through the heel of the foot and you're going to tuck the toes under. So your foot is now it's flexed, it's in flexion. So you're going to take your right hand over the leg and then you're going to descend your left sit bone heavily into the earth. As you inhale, you're going to sweep the left arm up towards the sky. On your exhalation, you're going to fold over towards the right foot. Inhale, rise. So we're going to fold over 3 times. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale to fold. Let's do one more. Inhale, rise. And then we're going to exhale, fold to stay in our fold here. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. So now that we're in our forward fold here, we're going to pivot the heart towards the right foot. And from here, you don't actually have to catch your foot. If you don't reach your foot, that's fine. You can take your hands on either your leg, so your shin or your thigh, or even place the hands on the earth next to the leg. From here, we're going to slight spinal rotation here, pointing the heart towards the leg. And then you're going to take a nice little fold here. Keeping that right foot nicely flexed. Beautiful. And inhale to rise. Beautiful. Exhale, switch. Right heel in, left foot out. Make sure that you flex that left foot, descending the right sit bone heavily into the earth, left hand on the left leg. Inhale to sweep up, touch the sky, and then exhale to fold. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. And then we're going to exhale, fold, and stay. Exhale, fold. Pivot the heart towards the left leg, placing the hands on the earth, the foot, or the leg. Inhale to lift the heart a little bit here. And then exhale to fold. One more breath. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to exhale, flip over into tabletop position. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, toes are tucked under. Then from here, instead of going in through cat-cow, we're going to do that variation where we start at the heels. So you're going to descend the sit bones all the way at the heels. So if you haven't done this variation with me before, what we're going to do is we're going to take the spine in flexion. So the spine's going to go nice and rounded up towards the sky. You're going to lift the back of the heart between the space of the shoulder blades as you shift forward on your inhalation. Once you start to pass the wrists, you're going to go into cow pose. So your belly and your spine starts to drape towards the earth as the heart lifts open. This is what it's going to look like. Inhale, navel to spine. The spine is in flexion, rounding up towards the sky, shifting forward. As you start to pass the wrists, descend the belly, open up the chest and the heart forward. Take your gaze forward as the crown reaches up to the sky. Excellent. Exhale, sit bones back. So now that you know what we're doing, let's go through 4 full breaths. Inhale forward, rounding that spine, and then releasing the front of the belly and the spine down towards the ground. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more, guys. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one. Inhale, tabletop position. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to hug the navel in towards the spine. We're going to inhale, step the right foot forward. And then as we exhale, we're going to shift the sit bones all the way back. The left toes untuck. Shift the sit bones all the way back. And then from here, you're going to start to lift the right toes up towards the ceiling. You're going to inhale, flat back. Reach through the crown of the head, square the hips, navel to spine. Exhale to fold. Last breath. Inhale, sweep forward into low lunge. As you inhale, sweep forward, your heart lifts, the crown lifts, inner thighs draw in towards each other. Exhale, sit bones back. Folding over your right leg. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Let's do that 1 more time. Inhale forward. Exhale, step the right foot back. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale back. Toes point up to the sky. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Three, two, one. Inhale, sweep forward, low lunge. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Starting to synchronize your breath with your movements, sweeping forward and back for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, step the left foot back, tuck the toes under, send the heels back, downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths here. Last breath.
Knees bend, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hop or step back, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, we're going to do 2 more sun salutations A, and then we're going to move into our B's. So let's take 2 more deep breaths here, filling up the lungs to their fullest capacity and exhaling all of the breath out. Beautiful. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 3 breaths here. Beautiful. At the base of the last exhalation, bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise. Trace the sun on the way up. Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart's center. Samastitihi. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. All right, that was the last one. So from here, we're going to pedal out the heels. Bring a little bit of mobility and movement in through your downward facing dog. As you're pedaling out your heels, you can cinch in one side and then the other, bringing a little bit of length through the sides of the body. A little bit of playfulness, a little bit more movement. 4, 3, 2. You can do anything you want here in your downward facing dog. And 1. All right, coming all the way back into stillness. We're going to move slightly quicker here through our sun salutations B. The first one will go slow, and the next 2 will just pick it right up, okay? So let's bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front of your mat. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, trace the sun on the way up. Hastasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, slide the sit bones way back into space, taking your seat in chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen the spine through the crown of the head, Uttasana. Exhale, hop or step back plank. Lowering down from plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. At the base of your exhalation, you're going to inhale. Right foot steps forward. You're going to pivot the back foot. Heel to heel alignment. Square the hips, navel to spine. Fingertips up to the sky in Anjali Mudra, prayer position. Guiding your gaze to the base of the palms. Beautiful. From here, you're going to exhale. Hands come back down to the ground. Pivot the back foot. Step the right foot back, plank. Hug the arms in to lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back foot, heel to heel alignment. Hands to the sky, warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground, step back, plank to lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. All right, that was round one. Let's take 3 deep breaths here before going into the last 2. And then eventually, today, we're going to transition from tree pose, hence the reason why we're getting wide the hips earlier, into warrior 3. So we're going to do warrior 1, warrior 2, and warrior 3 today. All of the warriors. Let's take one more breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale to flat back. Exhale on your forward fold. Bend the knees, sit bones way back into space. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. All right, round 2. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, warrior 1, right side, right foot steps forward, pivot the back, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands come back down, step back plank to lower down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, pivot the back, Virabhadrasana, warrior 1. Exhale, hands come back down, step back plank, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. Last breath. Beautiful. At the base of the exhalation, inhale, bend the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Drop the sit bones all the way back. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samastitihi. Last round of sun salutations be inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward, pivot the back, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, pivot the back foot, step the right foot back, plank to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward, warrior one. Exhale, hands come back down, step back, plank to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. We're almost done that last round. Let's take a couple of deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last breath. Knees bend, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale, hop, or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Bend the knees greatly. Drop the sit bones back into space. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, hands through heart center. Samastitihi. All right. We're going to go into chair pose, and we're going to hold chair pose for about 4 breaths. Nice long, deep breaths. So just a couple of things in chair pose. Let's take chair pose with our feet hip width distance apart so that the ankles are stacked right underneath the hips. So we're going to start to really fire up those legs. Slide the arms alongside the ears. Open up the fingers nice and wide. Now you're going to slide your sit bones way back into space. Take a seat here. See if you can see your toes. If you can't see your toes, slide the sit bones back even further. From here, you're going to draw the inner thighs towards each other without collapsing the knees in. They do not move in at all. You're drawing the inner thighs towards each other, and then you're going to press the edges of the feet away from each other. Press, 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 press. Push the feet away from each other. The sides of your legs are going to fire up. The back body is going to fire up. We're going to hold here for 4. 3. Keep pushing, push, 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 push. 2. And 1. Excellent. Exhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen, reach to the crown of the head, taking the shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. Exhale, hands come back down, hop or step back plank. Lowering down and nice and slow, hugging the navel in and the arms in. Untucking the toes, inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Coming into warrior 2. Inhale, right foot steps forward. You're going to pivot the back foot, align it with the short edge of the mat. Navel to spine as you inhale. Windmill the arms all the way up, parallel to the earth. Slide the shoulders over the hips, push the feet away from each other. Noticing this lift throughout the center of the body, reaching through the crown of the head. Chest is nice and open as you reach to the front and the back of the room vigorously through the fingertips. Keep pushing those feet away from each other for 3, 2, and 1. Exalted warrior. Flip the right palm up, sweep the left arm back, hugging the hand right over towards the right hip. And then as you exhale, you're going to slide the right fingertips across the sky, reaching back, Keeping your heart open for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Windmill the arms all the way back down. Pivot the back foot. Step the right foot back, plank, vinyasa, or child's pose. Let's take one full deep breath in downward facing dog before switching sides. Excellent. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Pivot the back foot on your exhalation, aligning the edge with the short edge of the mat. Inhale, navel to spine. Windmill the arms all the way up, parallel to the earth. Fingers are stretched out vigorously, slamming the shoulders over the hips, reaching through the crown of the head. Navel hugs in towards the spine. Finding integrity throughout the entire body as you vigorously push the feet away from each other. Keeping your gaze steady past the left fingertips. For 3, 2, and 1. Flip the left palm up, sweep the right arm back. Exhale, trace the left fingertips across the sky, all the way back. Keeping your heart open and lifted up towards the sun. For 4, push the feet away from each other. 3, keep the navel hugged into the spine. 2, and 1. Exhale, windmill the arms all the way back down. Step back plank, vinyasa, or child's pose. Beautiful. Once we get into downward facing dog, let's take 3 big, long, luxurious breaths. Take your time to fill the lungs to their fullest capacity. Equally, take the same amount of time, if not longer, to exhale all of the breath out. Allow the head to hang nice and heavy. Give yourself a couple of yeses and nos. Release the neck. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to be coming into our high lunge. And then we're going to eventually transition into that tree and then warrior 3. So we've covered warrior 1, we did warrior 2, exalted warrior, and now we're going to go into our high lunge. Inhale, step the right foot all the way forward. Beautiful. You're going to press back through the left heel, press down strongly on the right foot, making sure that the knee is stacked right over that ankle. As you inhale, navel pulls into the spine, inner thighs draw in towards each other as you take the fingertips up towards the sky. Beautiful. You're going to focus your gaze on any point that's right ahead of you. Open up your fingers nice and wide. And imagine as you're holding a block in between your hands here. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. For 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to take the hands back down to the earth. From here, we're going to transfer our weight into the right foot as we float the left leg up. From here, we're going to take that left leg up towards the sky, folding over the right leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, bend the right knee, take the left foot back down, step the right foot back plank, vinyasa, or child's pose. One big breath in downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot steps forward. Press back through the right heel, press down through the left foot. Navel to spine, draw the inner thighs towards each other. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Imagine as though you're squeezing a block right in between the palms of the hands. Shoulders drop away from the ears. Heart is still lifted, chest is nice and open. Focus your gaze on anything that doesn't move. Continuously reaching through the crown of the head, pressing back through that right heel. For 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hands come back down to the ground, right beside that left foot. We're going to transfer the weight into the left foot, floating the right leg up towards the sky. From here, we're going to use all 3 limbs at the front here. Press in through all 3 limbs, straightening out that left leg, lifting up the right up towards the ceiling, folding over the left leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bending the left knee, descending the right toes. Step the left foot back, plank, vinyasa to switch. Excellent. All right, guys. We finally made it into our last pose. Tree into warrior 1. Sorry, warrior 3 rather. All right. So let's take a couple of deep breaths here. Nice big deep full breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bending the knees, navel to spine, gaze to the front. Exhale to hop or step towards the front of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, rise, trace the sun on the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center, Samasthiti. Hands to the hips. Excellent. Just going to adjust the camera here just for a moment. Whew. All right, then. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go from tree pose to warrior 3. So you're going to step up at the front of the mat. I'm going to go to the middle so that you can see what we're going to do. So we're going to start off with our warrior. We're going to start off with our tree, just hanging out on the left leg. So you're going to ground down through the feet. And then you're going to take your hands towards your hips. You're going to inhale, right knee into the chest. Beautiful. On your exhalation, you're going to guide that right knee out. Then you're going to tuck the right foot in to your left thigh. If this poses any sort of challenge to you, putting your foot here, you can take your foot either onto the inner calf of the left leg, or you can even rest your toes down on the ground and rest your heel on the inside of your left leg as well. So find one of the 3 positions here that work best for you. And then you're going to start to push the left leg into the right foot, push the right foot into the left leg, equal pressure. You're going to feel this force rising up the body. You're going to push your right knee away towards the back, and then you're going to squeeze the left glute in. Hands come over towards the heart center, slide the shoulders back, away from the ears, and then you're going to fix your gaze on anything that doesn't move. Keep the navel pulled in. Keep a nice long body, nice and firm. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. From here, we're just going to give our sides a little bit of a stretch. We're going to inhale, reach up to the sky. As you exhale, you're going to fold over towards the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Woo, the left is a little bit more harder. Woo. Really challenging your balance here. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands to the heart center. So your hands are going to stay here at heart center. I'm going to flip over to my side so you can see what we're going to do now. So staying in your tree pose, we're going to slowly shift into warrior three. You're going to inhale, right knee into the chest. As you exhale, you're going to flex your foot and you're going to take your foot back down towards the earth without touching your mat. You're going to slide your foot all the way back. You're going to tip your heart forward, pivoting from your hip. Keeping that right foot fully flexed, keeping your gaze forward here in warrior three for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, right knee into the chest. Exhale to release, pedal it out. All right, let's go over towards the left side this time. Planting your right foot heavily into the earth. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale, left knee out. Tuck the left foot in. Press the right leg into the left foot into the right leg. Press the left knee back. Squeeze the right glute in. Reach through the crown of the head and navel to spine. Shoulders are away from the ears for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold over towards the right. Rather left. If you're going right, that's okay. We're going to go there in a moment anyways. All right, beautiful. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Woo. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, left knee forward. Exhale, flex the foot down towards the earth, guiding the leg all the way back, pivoting from the hips, leading with the heart, coming into warrior three. For 4, keep your gaze down on the ground on any spot that doesn't move. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, left knee into the chest. Exhale to release. Shake it out. Excellent. All right, stepping towards the front of your mat. Inhale to trace the sun. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lowering all the way down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bending the knees, guiding the knees all the way down towards the earth, untucking the toes, sliding the sit bones back, guiding the crown of the head up towards the sky. We're going to relieve the spine in a gentle twist. Inhale, fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, navel to spine, gaze past the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, gaze past the left shoulder.
Inhale, center. Beautiful. From here, we're going to tip one hip down and we're going to swing the legs forward. You're going to scooch your tush towards the center of your mat. All right, so from here, we're going to start to roll the spine all the way back down to the ground. We're going to hug the knees into the chest. And then from here, we're going to take the left foot down to back to the ground, keeping that leg bent. And then we're going to start to extend the right leg up towards the sky. So you're going to walk your hands behind the right leg as much as you can go while drawing the right leg towards your gaze. Guide your breath through the whole backside of the right leg while keeping your hips anchored to the ground. You can assist this by pulling the navel deep into the earth, flattening the spine down, and then you're going to make sure that the hips don't lift. Keep your right foot flexed, pressing through the heel, tucking the toes in towards you. Beautiful. From here, you're going to bend the right knee, guide the right ankle over the left thigh, and then you're going to take the left foot up towards the ceiling. You're going to descend the hips down towards the ground. Both feet are flexed as you walk your hands up the left leg. Keep that right knee pushing away from you. For 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. We're going to switch. Right foot comes back down to the ground. Left leg stays lifted. You're going to anchor your hips down to the ground, and you're going to walk your hands behind the left leg. For 3, 2, and 1. Bending the left knee, guiding the ankle over the right thigh, opening at the base of the right foot up towards the ceiling, guiding the left knee away from you. Both feet are flexed, and we're going to walk the hands behind the right leg, once again descending the hips towards the earth. For 3, 2, and 1. Bending both knees into the chest. Give yourself a little bit of a roll from side to side. Great. And then beginning to slide the legs forward. Arms come back down alongside the body. Palms facing up or down, doesn't matter. Begin to take a few deeper breaths here on each exhalation, allowing the full body to rest to the earth, melting, sinking, relaxing, letting go. Taking a big, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Bending your knees into the chest, rolling over towards the right side of the body. Planting the left hand in front of the chest, then as you inhale, rising up to a seated position to close today's practice with a sound of Om on your exhalation. Guiding the hands towards heart center and Anjali Mudra, remembering your intention for today's practice. Let us inhale to Om now. Inhaling. Shanti, Shanti, Shantihi, peace, peace, peace. May every single cell of your entire being be filled with love, light, abundance, bliss, freedom, and optimal health. May all beings be happy, be happy, be happy. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in today's early morning practice. There is another class happening today at 10:30, and it's going to be Hatha Level 1-2 split. So for that class, you will need a small blanket, a large towel, and a pillow. If not, have a super fantastic Wednesday, hump day, and I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Have a fantastic day. Bye.